Today is a sad day if you are a Pooh Shiesty fan. The rapper will definitely be facing some time in jail involving a case in which he allegedly shot 2 men. Now before we go into details, consider subscribing to our channel to keep up with rap-related news. And if you haven't been keeping up with Pooh Shiesty, well then it's important to know that the rapper has been in prison since June of 2020, involving an incident where he allegedly shot a security guard in the ankle. The man is really living out his "got my own fire, don't need no security in the club" lyrics. The defense team for Pooh Shiesty claims it was an accidental firing since he was trying to hide the gun in his waistband and it accidentally fired. Meanwhile, the prosecutors against Pooh Shiesty argue that he pulled out the gun and fired it at the security guard. But regardless of the argument made, the rapper is facing charges of aggravated assault and battery. Originally, Pooh Shiesty was going to be let out on a $10,000 bond while awaiting trial, and probably face little to no time following the incident. After all, the club is not going to want to hurt business by testifying against a rapper who brings in a lot of fans to their club. And the security guard probably doesn't have much interest to testify against the rapper either, since he'd probably want to keep his job. Now, unfortunately for Pooh Shiesty, instead of being released, he was kept in jail and was indicted for a separate shooting incident in which he allegedly shot 2 men in an apparent robbery. One man was shot in the butt while the other was shot in the hip, but luckily both were brought to the hospital and treated for their injuries. Now, this might honestly be the dumbest thing a rapper has done in a minute. Shiesty allegedly robbed the men of a pair of sneakers and some marijuana. He is a millionaire, so why in the world is he robbing these men of something so petty, let alone shooting them, which could have escalated to the pointless death of 2 victims? For those wondering how the cops were able to pin Shiesty to the crime, the whole incident was caught on clear HD surveillance footage. And not to mention, this all took place right across the street from a police station. Not only that, but there was also a Louis Vuitton bag filled with cash that got left at the crime scene, and in bizarre fashion, cops got the serial number of one of the $100 bills and were able to match it to the same bill in an Instagram pic posted by Pooh Shiesty, where he was seen flexing a large amount of $100 bills. Cops also later on found the gun, and the rapper was slapped with federal charges, which aren't no joke, and can put Shiesty behind bars for a while. He was facing a 4-count federal indictment, which could have a max sentence of life in prison. And even with the mountain of evidence against him, Pooh Shiesty originally pleaded not guilty to the charges. The rapper was supposed to go to trial on October 25, 2021, but he and his team petitioned the court to delay the date to December 6 since they needed time to build a solid defense case. But Pooh Shiesty's representatives backtracked on the request and asked to withdraw from the court date delay and that it was in the rapper's best interest to go on with the scheduled date for trial. Pooh Shiesty and his legal team decided to change one more thing for the case, and on October 21st, the rapper and his team told the judge that they would like to change their plea from not guilty and would instead change it to guilty. They're hoping to negotiate a deal for less time off of the rapper's sentence, and Shiesty's lawyer said that a guilty plea was the best option due to developments in the case that have changed the dynamics of the case. Now, at the moment, it is unclear as to how much time Pooh Shiesty can take off of his sentence or how long he'll be in jail for, but the rapper is definitely going away for a few years, and it's hard to say that the news is surprising. It is unclear what Shiesty was thinking, but he was living recklessly and didn't think the cops would catch on, which is tragic because he put out some great music and was on his way to being a big rapper in the game. But at the same time, he could have killed people for little to no reason, so it is his own fault. After all, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Maybe we're being a little too harsh, but let us know what you think in the comments below about the Pooh Shiesty case, and subscribe to the channel for more rap-related news. We'll see you guys next time.